Coders of Reddit, how do you politely refuse your friend's $1 million app idea? Usually by going to the App Store and finding 10 versions of their app idea that already exist. I once had an acquaintance tell me their idea to have an app that lets paramedics see important medical info on the patient's phone even if they're unconscious. It was a little awkward to show them the medical ID button on their lock screen and that most phones already have this built in. I'm not sure if it made it better or worse that no one really uses it. Edit, on iPhone, on your lock screen, then emergency screen, bottom left corner. Edit 2, Android is again, emergency button on lock screen. Edit 3, a few paramedics are replying that they never check people's phones for this info, I'm guessing because nobody ever fills it in and they probably don't want to waste time in an emergency situation? I still think it's worth filling in though, perhaps if everybody with important details did do this, maybe it would be more worthwhile them checking? Edit 4, had a first responder, u/does110, say they do check https://www.reddit.com/r/askreddit_of_reddit_how_do_q-c2/coders_of_reddit_context=3. Also they made a great point to put emergency contacts in there too. A list of these on the fridge is also very helpful. Dude, that sounds insane. I'm slammed with work right now, but when I get a chance you can show me what you've worked on. Spoilers, they haven't worked on it, you will never be free, and the app will never get made. Gotta love polite passiveness. People gripe about passiveness, but it's often something that saves feelings effectively. Some social scientists say white lies are crucial to human society, as it lets us get along better and with fewer hurt feelings. Ask for a wage per hour of coding time. If they are willing to make the investment, then maybe they actually have $1 million app idea. And if they don't? You still get paid. I've worked with a few clients who think they have the next big idea, and they've somehow got the funds together to pay me. The whole time I do the work, I won't feel good about it, but I have to make a living. I'll actively try to inject ideas that might make it a success, but usually those clients can't see beyond their vision. However, I won't accept the work if they want to pay via credit card. I never want to discourage genuine enthusiasm for an idea, so instead of saying too hard, too expensive, already been done, etc., I treat this as an opportunity to teach my friend, coworker, board member or relative, all true examples, to take a stack of index cards and draw a picture of the app starting with the opening screen. Then use a red pen to draw the UI action that would lead to the next index card where they draw that screen. I tell them to draw as many screens as needed to illustrate how it works. If they can get past this step, they have a much better idea of the flow and complexity of the app from the viewpoint of the user. This process teaches them an enormous amount about software dev. I tell them that they would have to have this card design rock solid before talking to an app dev, and if they did it, and brought it to a developer, the developer would cry at having such an organized client. Wow. Not even snubbing them but actually providing guidance they can reasonably pursue to hook up with a PM/dev/investor. You're a good human. $1 million app ideas generally fall in one of 4 categories. 1. It already exists. 2. It will require insane server power and the money to pay for it. 3. It's illegal. 4. Computers don't work that way. For option 1 I show them the 12 apps that are better than their idea. For point 2 and 4 I get technical and start throwing costs around until they change subject. For option 3 I say it's illegal. What is the example of computers don't work that way? I ask them to watch How to Build an App https://www.youtube.com/playlist. List equals p.l. 96c35 on 7 6 SKU Fort Brugspert 5, a series by Tom Scott. It starts out with if you think you want to build an app, you shouldn't. It continues in this vein while showing you exactly how to do it. If they still want to do it, we'll talk. Thanks for the tip. Now I can finally start building my banana curvature measuring app. My specialty is on the server side of things. If that doesn't work, I show them my website from the late 90s, that hasn't been updated since. They usually take the hint pretty quickly that I don't have a UI bone in my body. And AMP, #X200B. Edit, for those still paying attention, it's http://leroybrown.com http://leroybrown.com. Kindly ignore the Mensa crap, I realized it was pretty douche long ago but haven't gotten around to updating. It looks like I did update very sporadically up until 2004. There are lots of broken links. I'm looking to develop an app based around short GIFs of dancing babies with flashing marquee text. Interested? Ask for a salary saying that you are not prepared to be their co-CEO, they will back off instantly. This is exactly what I do with strangers. I don't work for glory or for maybe, future income. I have to try to do the same with friends and family. Once a guy gave me his brilliant idea for boat sharing. Like Zipcar but for boats. All I said was, you know you can already rent a boat, right? Anyway, that was back around 2012 and now apparently there are boat sharing apps, so I guess I missed the boat on that opportunity. Being right at the wrong time is the same as being wrong. If you tried to build a boat sharing app 8 years ago, people would have laughed you out of their office. You wouldn't have kept the company afloat for 6 years until that idea didn't sound insane. Tell them you charge $52 an hour and they have to buy the tubs of red vines. That's actually cheap.